Are we all there? Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, Rotarians and guests. You are able to hear me. You're able to see my screen. Let me see who that is.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, who's there? There's Colleen. There's Vicky. Okay, we are starting the Fellowship Assembly, and I'd like to welcome you all. And Bruce is going to welcome one of our guests and introduce
I'm back.
the guests. Are you ready, Bruce? We're waiting for Bruce. Welcome, Bruce.
Hello, Ellie.
I just started. Welcome to everybody. If you could just welcome some of our guests and everybody that's in line, so everybody knows, even our guest will know who is on and where they're from.
Well, I can tell you, Ellie, that some of the people that are signed in here are not known to me. I can tell you that I know Tessa, but I don't know Tessa's last name, and I can tell you that she's a visitor, and she's from Nanaimo. She's a Rotarian. And other than that, I can't tell you any more about Randy James or Melvin. Actually, I can tell you that Melvin is Melvin Tejada, who is going to be speaking to us about Honduras. But I'm afraid I can't introduce Randy Myers. Perhaps Randy could introduce himself. Thank you, Ellie.
Thanks, Bruce. We also have past district governor Kevin Hilgers here, who will do an induction. And I believe, yeah, Tessa is a friend of Colleen. Cheryl James, I don't know. Melvin, Randy, if you're there, maybe you can introduce yourself. And Cheryl, could you introduce yourself?
I'm Randy Myers, and I'm from the Somerville Evening Club in South Carolina.
Wonderful. Welcome. Welcome.
Wonderful.
We are going to, this doesn't quite work if I do it like this. Okay. We're going to start. Oh, and Jay is not on. Okay, I don't see Jay here. Jay is supposed to be doing his classification. So if by any chance Melvin would be ready, we would have Melvin do his presentation. Are you available, Melvin? And then I will invite you to the screen.
Maybe I can introduce Melvin while he's getting ready.
Great.
Melvin's a member of 3 years in the Rotary Club of El Progreso. He says he's 47 years old, and he's in charge of projects in the Services Committee in his club. He's a business administrator and CPA. He's also executive director of a nonprofit organization for about 13 years that focuses on eye care and dedicated to restore sight to the most needy in Honduras. He's married to Lorena Patricia Rivera Torres, He has two daughters, age 18 and 24, Maria Jose and Alejandra, and they're all born and raised in El Progreso, Honduras. So with that, Melvin, can you turn on your camera?
Right now, right away. Okay. Can you see me?
No, not. There you are. I can see you. Can you turn on your screen with your slide presentation?
Okay. Here it is.
I'll disappear.
Okay. You have to start now?
Ellie, have you turned it over to Melvin?
Yes. Melvin is now the presenter, and he needs to accept the request to share his screen. Melvin should be getting should have received a message if he wants to share his screen.
Can you see it? Okay.
Did you get the message from Ellie? There you go.
Here we are.
You're up now. You're up now.
Okay. Okay. Can you see? Okay. Can you see my presentation now? Right?
Perfect.
Yes, we can.
Okay. This is my club. Okay. Hold on a second. Sorry, because this is my first time with this. Okay, dealing with this. Okay. I've been in the club for only 3 years, and I'm in charge of the service, to the community. And this is our club, which is the picture. We are 22 guys in total. And it was founded in 1976. 4 years of experience. We just celebrated 4 years, in our city. This is Honduras. You see Honduras in green spots. Honduras is located in Central America. And we are right here. You see my pointer, El Progreso. Okay. El Progreso is part of the department of Jor. Honduras is divided in 18 departments. And the department that we are is Jor. So El Progreso is right here. And there are many attractions. You are invited to come to Honduras, as soon as possible. If we have a wonderful, places to visit. Roatan, the ruins, and Bay Islands, and you have heard about that before. We have lake and mountains, and and you can do many things for sightseeing. Our club had developed many projects in this 4 years. This is the main project that we have developed. We have built houses, many houses, and we have support the local hospital here with the construction of the pediatric areas, and for the diabetic program, that we support every year with a lot of money. And we have donated a lot of things every year. You see the list of the main projects that we have developed in 4 years. And here's some pictures, and there are many still remain in our club. We still got two of the founders in the club. Here's some water projects and some donations made to the local hospital for the renovation of new areas. We have built bridges, and you see it in the right side, the mayor, sharing with the mayor, and the mayor is he's a very important key, also supporting project beside our club. So they donate money, and we work together for the benefits of many people in our area. The Subirana projects, it's we're trying to improve their water system. Subirana is about 102.9 kilometers away from Pressey. It's in the mountains. It's a very nice place, and you are invited to come. And you will enjoy the scenery. It's, travel through the mountains is nice, and it's about 1 hour and 40 minutes away from where we are. Um, and the community, it's a very well organized community. And we visited the community because they came, asking for our support, and because they have a different problem with the water system, you know. And but they have factories, cooperative, and they have many things that they make money, But it's a very small community, but very well organized. Um, it's almost the same, what they do for a living. They grow, things, for a living, the coffee and some other things, vegetables. In the field of education, the community, they have a preschool, and they got on until I think a ninth grade, and so the children can go to the school right right there, you know. But after that, they have to, if they want to continue to go to university and do some other studies, they have to come to El Progreso or go to San Pedro Sula for continue the studies. Okay, and if they have problem with the water and sanitation, the system they have is very obsolete, and they have many problems with the pipe system and that kind of things. They are losing a lot of water because the pipes are getting broken every moment. So they are trying to improve the system, but they don't have enough funds for covering this cost. That's why they come to us and ask for help. And this picture was taken by Water Mission. Who is Water Mission? I think this is where Water Missions come, and they got the expertise. We are a group of people, are entrepreneurs and managers, that kind of people that with the desire of helping people in our community. But we don't have the expertise in this field. We have a hydraulic engineer in our group that has been helping us, giving guidelines how to deal with the situation, but it's not enough. He's a very busy man also. But that's why we decided to go through a water mission that we got the expertise in this field. We only get the role of supervise the situation. I think you will see it there. Who are going to be the beneficiaries? About 2,500 people or 300 people or 3,000 people in the area. It's more than 400 families, and that's why we as a club decided to go and support, because we saw the need. We went to see what their need. We saw the tanks in some other areas. Uh, they showed us what the problem was in that area. Um, and the need for the implementation is where they're trying to prioritize the project in the community. And we met with them and we heard them, and but what we heard from them are not. I think it's not the one that Rotary Foundation can support, and because they wanted only to help. They wanted also help with the pipes only to reconstruct the pipe. The Rotary now is looking for sanitation, safe water for people, and they didn't have any of this. So that's why we're here, and Water Mission opened our eyes in this field, and we think that we can have a very percentage of successful if this project is run by Water Mission, with our supervision, of course. And
just send a message to John and say you're on.
Yeah. And we are and Water Mission made a presentation to us. They spent a weekend in town seeing all their needs. And in fact, they had got the experience, they got the expertise, and we heard from them, and they prepared a budget for us. Okay, and we agree with that. Because, we know that they got the expertise, and they're gonna be doing a very good job. No, not as we could do it because we don't have the expertise. Uh, how the project will be self-sufficient? They propose a fee for $5.67 per month. We will get safe water. It also will get cleaning water. They're gonna have about 2 bottles of water, of clean water, or safe water, drinking water every day for 30 days. And besides that, we're also going to have the regular water that's going to reach their houses, because they already have a system set in town, very well organized. And here you see, what Water Mission is proposing in safe water for drinking water. You can look at the presentation later, and you can see what the Water Mission does around the world. And here's some information, how to reach that. There's some proposals. I don't understand. I'm not a technical guy, That's why. But in general, this is what are they going to be suggesting, to put if they want to change 252 pipes of PVC4. I don't understand many things about this, but this is what they are proposing for the project in order to improve the system. Okay, and you see as a counterpart, the community, they must provide all the labor for installation of the pipeline grid, carrying all the materials for the construction. And this is another desalination project. They're going to have purified water for this system, and the municipality is committed to build, the building and to the infrastructure, and then Water Mission going to put all this the purification system in there. And they already got the facilities, and it's surrounded. It's very protective. And the electricity is fine. It will cover the requirements of the new system. Actually, today I sent the information to Rory about this requirement. So, and this is the budget in general. You see $94,000, and and you see on the bottom $94,000. And maybe Lynn can give us input about this. How this is distributing in. This project scope and responsibility matrix is when you see define the Water Mission responsibilities and the community responsibilities and you guys responsibilities. It is and our responsibilities. You see, you can read it later. What we have to do in order to what will be a wrong, in fact, in this project. You see, operator training, 1-month follow-up, 3-month follow-up, that kind of thing. You can read it later. And here are some images of the water system they got. You see the pipelines, very old. Uh, it's on top. You know, I think it's not the correct way to do it. And there's a broken water laws and pipeline and some balls and broken PVC pipes. And they are all just going to be replaced by new ones. It's only 3 years old. And this is one of the tanks. This is the only tank they have for distribution right now. And they got a second one, but it's not used because they are not getting enough water for filling the second tank. So they were requesting at the very beginning to use the other tank and fill up the other tank and use the tank for the distribution of the liquid, in town. That, according to them, they will solve the problem that water metering as proposed, I could be, I think, I'm not aware, in fact, in general, but I'm not a detailed guy, but I think everything will be okay. What they are proposing. This is the second tank. It's a big tank. It's at 32,000 gallons, and the one is a new water distribution tank. Distribution pipe from the current tank. So PVC pipe you see under here. It's not deep. It's not deep enough. And here are some children, in many homes they don't have to they don't reach, the water, so they have to go and get it from somewhere. And they have to fill the barrels, and get it home. Just one of the children. I think they're taking a shower or something in the area. Here's some things they use for collecting water. See, they're bringing buckets for getting water from. You see. So the pressure in town is not enough, so they have to go to a different place to get the water. This is some images of the towns. It's a very nice place, let me tell you. Very cool, very, very, very cool people that I think if they will never afford to pay assistant and assist it. That the only thing they wanted to provide is the labor. They are willing to have. We saw a very committed community, and willing to work and willing to have this project done. Here's some other young ladies, using. So this is in the stream, I think. It's stream, getting water from the stream. Probably wash their clothing and I don't know, maybe drink. Drink it, yeah. Here's some other picture. No later drinking water. Here's some. So, you see the quality of water. There's a lot, diseases because the situation in this area, and this is a small area and a little isolated from the main city where the main hospitals are. So they simply get sick and totally die if they don't have they are treated right away. You know what I mean? Because the main hospital are very far away from that. So getting a new water system will improve that there's health situation and then they could live longer. Here's some more picture to see. The needs are huge. and it is huge. I will appreciate you guys if some of you can come and to this area. I will be willing to take you there and see the reality of the situation. Because the same picture, but seeing the reality is much better. I'm saying this because my experience. And this is the end of my presentation. I don't know if you have any questions about this presentation. That I really appreciate your attention, and we as a club appreciate your support. And we are only as a club a link for helping these poor people, helping these people in need. Okay. Any questions?
Thank you very much, Melvin.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Melvin. It was very nice to learn a little bit more about the project that we're involved in. We hope to hear more about it in the future.
Okay, my pleasure. You are more than welcome to join us sometimes in our club. So.
Go ahead, Bruce.
Thank you, Ellie. A couple of people have joined our meeting since we introduced them at the beginning of the meeting. I'd like to welcome Carrie Schmidt, and I'd like to welcome District Governor-elect Linda Jean Coyle. Linda Jean, if you would like to turn on your camera.
I'm trying.
Let me introduce you to one of our members of our club. He's one of the youngest guy also, His name is Giovanni.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And District Governor-elect Linda Coyle is a member of District 5050, and her home club is the Rotary Club of White
Rock Peninsula.
White Rock Peninsula. There are 5 of them on the peninsula. That's only the one I was a member of. Thank you. Thank you very much, Ellie.
Well, thank you for inviting me. It's very interesting.
Nice to meet you, Linda. How do I say it? Linda Jean?
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, although I can't see you.
Oh, that's because I have my video turned off at the moment, but I'm here somewhere.
Hi, I see you now.
Yes,
Ellie.
and Ramiro, this is my husband, Rotarian.
The better half.
The other half. I also like to introduce Nosberto Lu.
Nosberto Lu.
And Nosberto, and I don't think David is available. I kept watching for him. But
hi, I'm here.
David is there?
Hi, this is Nosberto Lu. Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you perfectly.
Okay. Thank you.
For everybody that is not aware, we have a quarterly draw. All our guests that attend our weekly meeting and make a small donation to our club, their name is entered in a draw, and we draw for $100 Paul Harris points. And for the second quarter of the year, at August 1st, which ended the second quarter, Nosberto's name was drawn, and Nosberto is a regular guest to our club. So
yes,
it's so nice to see you here. Yeah,
nice to see you too. Thank you. Hello, Ramiro.
Welcome.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. By the way, thank you very much for the draw. I felt honored with this because helping Rotary Foundation is one of the best part of being Rotarian. So thank you again. And can I ask something to Melvin?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, Melvin, regarding the Subirana project of water,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Melvin, have you ever tried with the WASRA?
Yeah. Actually, we are water metering in fact is doing mostly everything, and
Okay.
they got all the expertise, and they are doing and these type of things in the project. They are educating people besides building the system, but they also are educating people. You see, in the matrix of responsibilities, they are offering that kind of education to people, or how do to keep the
Okay, I'm
system
sorry, because
running.
I joined a little late to the meeting, so I wasn't aware of that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nosberto, what is your home Rotary Club?
I am from, I belong to Guatemala North, the Rotary Club in Guatemala.
Okay. In what city?
Guatemala.
Oh, in Guatemala City.
Yeah. Yeah, we are sort of near of Honduras, where Melvin is living.
Okay.
In fact, we are from the same district, the 4240. 4250, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Excellent. I would like to move on to the next part of our fellowship assembly, but I'm not sure if David is ready, and if Jay is ready to do his presentation. I sent him a message, but haven't heard. Yes, Jay is there, but I don't see David on yet. So while I hope we're getting David's attention soon, but in the meantime, one of the wonderful things of Rotary, of course, is the fellowship. And part of the fellowship is, of course, a way to get to know our members better. And especially in E-Club, that's even more important because we're all in different parts of the country, and sometimes of the globe. So the classification talks are a perfect way to get to know our members. And Jay, I understand you do not have a PowerPoint presentation?
Oh, I don't have that.
Okay.
I don't have them.
Okay, so I will invite our membership. I shouldn't have said that. Yes. David Warrett, our treasurer, would you introduce Jay, please? David is muted. Go ahead, David. Are you ready?
To face to face. I'm not muted. Can you?
Yeah, that's.
Hello, Ellie.
Yes, David. You seem to have a bad connection. You're breaking up. So if you don't mind, so not to. we don't get you, David. I will go ahead and introduce Jay then. Jay is a fairly new member to the Rotary E-Club of Canada 1, but he has been a Rotarian for 20 years. His classification is retail sales and financial management, and Jay has lived in Edmonton Alberta for the last 9 years and is married to Jaya. And together they have 3 children. Welcome, Jay. We're looking
Thanks,
forward
Ali.
to hear your presentation.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ali. Good evening to everyone. And as I told you, I'm a Rotarian from last 20 years. I joined Rotary in 1996 in India, Rotary Club of Bareilly North. And from last 20 years, I have a passion for Rotary, helping people in need. I've attended about 40 NIDs in India, Pulse Polio program by Rotary International. I've attended about 16 district conferences, 5 Rotary conventions, Montreal, Bangkok, Australia, Brazil. I was the president twice, once in India and in 2013 in Edmonton, Rotary Club of Edmonton Northern Lights. And I've been at all positions in the club level, president, secretary, treasurer, sergeant at arms, chairman. I've been as a chairman, district chairman for District 3110, India for membership committee. My classification, I am working as a mortgage advisor with CIBC Bank from last 3 years, from 2013. I do mortgages anywhere in Canada, Vancouver, Red Deer, Calgary, Toronto. We are licensed mortgage advisors all over Canada. We do mortgages for the first-time home buyers, self-employed, new immigrants, refinances, equity takeout, rental properties, builder construction properties, new build properties, mobile homes all over Canada. And it's a self-employed. I have time for my family, and it's a busy schedules I have. That's the reason I've joined Rotary Club of Canada. Even I can join my meetings online, and in that case, I am a Rotarian. Regarding my Rotary career, I referred 10 children below poverty line to Gift of Life, which was funded by Rotary Foundation in New Delhi, India. The children who were very poor, they were below poverty line, they cannot afford to, they had serious heart problems, they could not afford to go for a surgery. Doctors told them that, there are a couple of months they can live. So me I worked only as a mediator, and then through Gift of Life and with the help of Rotary Foundation, 10 children the surgeries were done, heart surgeries were done in Delhi, and now all the children are fine. The parents came to our club in New Delhi that thanking Rotary for giving life to the children. Regarding my classification, this is the only mortgage specialist I have, and if anyone has any questions about it, I can answer the questions on that.
Does anybody have any questions for Jay?
I was just wondering why Jay came to Canada.
Jay, you've done such an amazing job in such a short time, really. 20 years doesn't sound to me like a long time, but all those conventions, what was your favorite convention of all?
For me, Brazil was a favorite convention. Brazil was, I went to Brazil. I had a chance to meet the RI president there, Ravi Ravindran, and then I loved Brazil. And Australia also, I went to Sydney. Conventions I met a lot of people all over the world. There were 50,000 people, Rotarians from all over the world. And in 2012, I went to Bangkok, and there was nice food we had, and I was able to meet a lot of people there, a lot of Rotarians from all over the world. And yeah, I like that.
Thank you. You have so much to give to Rotary. Thank you for your presentation.
You're very welcome. Thanks, Bruce, and thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Joe. Nice
Thank you. Thanks, Ali.
The following item, the next item on our agenda was supposed to be an induction of Phil Pressey. And Phil is all aware of it. And past District Governor Kelvin Hilgers is all anxious and ready to induct. I don't know what I think maybe we should go ahead anyway, even though Phil is not here. And then when we have an opportunity to have Phil online, we could include him somehow, give him something, Mira said. So please, Kevin, go ahead, because I think it's nice to have Phil introduced to our club anyway.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's too bad he's not here. I'm excited to meet him because he's got a lot of Rotary history in him, more than me. But it was my duty to induct Phillip into the Rotary E-Club, and I was excited about it. But you know what? I would be pleased to come back another time too, and I'd like to meet him. And because wow, he's got 38 years perfect attendance. Phillip Pressey, retired from the Ontario Clean Water Agency. Was member of Rotary London South, past president 3 times, was member of a Rotary Club Elmer, Ontario. Classification is technology research. And he lives in Ontario, in London right now, but wants to travel more. And so he's turned to the E-Club. Wants to keep up his 38 years perfect attendance, if you can believe it. So that is something we could all be excited to be inspired to get to. 38 years. So we want to induct him into the Rotary E-Club Canada 1 because he's already showed us what it takes to be a Rotarian. He's admitted to Rotary E-Club Canada 1, to a worldwide association, and by virtue of his membership in the club, he'll continue to be welcomed into the fellowship of any Rotary Club in the world and become a part of the worldwide family to continue to that. He'll be an ambassador not only for the E-Club, but also for his community in London and, of course, his city. It's obvious.
Hello, Ellie. Can I interrupt?
Yes.
I believe Phil's on the line now, and I'm here on the phone for the introduction as well.
Okay.
Well, that's nice.
Perfect. Yes.
You there,
Hello,
Phil?
Ellie. Can I interrupt? I believe that Phil's on the line now, and I'm here on the phone for the introduction as well.
I'm here on.
Perfect.
I can hear everything.
Yeah.
Well, a good thing I said something nice about you.
You there, Phil?
You want me to go ahead, Ellie?
Yes, go ahead, please, David.
Okay. I have not had the pleasure of meeting Phil in person, but I think he enjoys life. First conversation was at happy hour as he sat on the stern of his cruiser on Lake Erie. So now I've got the pleasure of introducing Philip Pressey as the newest member of the Rotary Club of Canada 1. Phil was born in St. Thomas, Ontario, and now resides in London, Ontario, with his partner, Roberta Cohen, and between them they have 4 children and a granddaughter. Phil joined the Rotary Club of Aylmer in October 1977 and has maintained perfect attendance since that date. During his membership of that club, he served every office in the club, including the president.
And now I've got the newest member of the Rotary was born in St. Phil in October 9th.
He transferred his membership to the Rotary Club of London South in 2007 and has served in a number of directorships at that club, including co-chairing of the online auction.
Including the president.
A certified engineering technician and graduated from the University of Western Ontario with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Administration and Commercial Studies, specializing in social organization and human relations.
Phil is
After working as a senior field engineer with Burroughs Machines, Phil worked with the St. Thomas Psychiatric Hospital as assistant physical plant manager, followed by employment at the Ontario Ministry of Environment and then the Ontario Clean Water Agency. Phil retired in October of 2002 and has worked part-time consulting with a number of companies and is currently working part-time as a file reviewer at the Ontario Association of Certified Engineering Technicians and Technologists. Phil and Roberta have a four-wheel 78 cruiser, on which they spend lots of time in Long Point Bay and Lake Erie during the summer. And in winters, they love to travel and spend 3 months living in a beach bungalow in West Bay Beach, Roatan, Honduras. After that, I'll hand over to past district governor to perform the on which they spend Long Point Bay and Lake Erie during the summer. And in winters, they love to travel in a beach bungalow in West Bay Beach, Honduras. After that, I'll hand over to Governor to perform the induction.
I had a little bit of a delay there, so that's why I was waiting. Thank you. Phil, how did you do makeups 38 years ago?
Travel to neighboring communities.
So how far was it to another Rotary Club when you started back then?
Well, 10 miles to St. Thomas and 15 to Tillsonburg.
Far enough. So times have changed, eh?
Yes, yeah.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Kevin I live in Grand Prairie, Alberta. So I'm past district governor for 5370. In fact, I was at the charter evening of the E-Club to get things rolling some years ago. So excited to be back and meet fantastic folks like you, Phil. It's a real honor.
Now, I think there's a few from our club joined about that time too in the E-Club from our club. Trying to think their names now. A minister, a retired Anglican minister, and his wife, who became your treasurer.
All right. Allie would know some of those details better than I, but cool. And now it's a life of leisure and travel and Rotary work.
It's been very rewarding, and that's why I want to carry on and have a chance to step back in it maybe after we catch up a little bit.
Maybe in a year or two you could look at term 4 as president then.
Maybe we'll cross that bridge when it comes.
Okay. We did a little bit of your induction. Well, I guess you heard most of it. That's good to know. Your name didn't show up here, probably because I'm not sure why, but that's okay.
I can tell you why. Because I was on the telephone.
Okay, thank you. Well, in the name of the Rotary E-Club Canada 1, I formally admit you to membership in this club. So continue to wear your Rotary pins as it tells everyone about your proud past, present, and future, Phil. I declare you to be an active member of this Rotary Club. Thank you for your commitment, and congratulations as well for remaining a part of 5370 and the E-Club Canada 1.
Thank you very much. Honored to be here.
Welcome, Phil.
Thank you.
Welcome, Phil.
Down the road in Stratford here.
I'm not far down the road then.
No, not at all. We'll have to meet and have a coffee.
For sure. Lots of people. This will be great when I get down to Roatan.
What I want.
Welcome to our club, Phil, and thank you, Kevin. Thank you so much. I had hoped that that President Frank would say a word, but I don't see him here. There he is.
I'm here.
Frank. Yes. Frank.
I thought you were putting me away early. Anyway, Phil, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, Phil, I just want to welcome you. I'm the president of the Rotary Club of Canada 1. We have one thing in common. I was born in Toronto and moved to Nova Scotia when I was a young child to start school. We have a pretty energetic club. we have people with a lot of experience, and you obviously will fit in well with our group. So I'm welcoming you on behalf of our membership, our past district governor, our future district governor from White Rock that's visiting, and our membership. So, Phil, anytime you want to talk to me, I can send you my phone number and you'll see my email, and I appreciate anything you could suggest to us to make us better. So thank you very much.
I think I got a few things I'd like to share with you.
Okay, thanks, Phil. We're all about working together, and so we like people to bring ideas to us. So, what I used to say from the sticks is peace and love, and we'll get things going. Thanks, Phil.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Frank and Phil. We are going on with the last part of our fellowship assembly. And we have past President Doug. Hoping that he's ready. Did that come through or not? We're waiting for Doug, who's going to do our last part of our fellowship assembly. Are you ready, Doug? Maybe we lost him. Doug is also in a remote area, and sometimes he loses his. He's muted, but he's still there.
He went to the bathroom.
If not,
it's a message. No.
There he is. Thank you, Doug. You have your presentation on.
It's not just the remote area; it's the retired mode that I'm in. But we'll figure it out here, Ellie. Yeah, thank you. I do have and quizzes because past President Jim led this off last month, and it was such an enjoyable event that we decided to have another quiz. And Ellie has arranged this for me, and I'm just going to present it. So we've got a lot of guests and members tonight. So rather than make teams like we did in the past, I think we're just going to go with the individual. So the idea is I'm going to ask the question, and the first person to reply in the chat box wins that has the right answer. So the right answer is the winner. And I think we have 4 or 5 questions here. And at the end, we have a special prize tonight. And Ellie doesn't know about this yet, but there's going to be a dinner for 2 offered for the person that comes up with the most amount of right answers. But there's a little bit of a catch, as always. There'll be a little catch, I promise you. So the idea is, when you know the answer, hit the chat box for the right answer, and the first person wins.
Okay, Doug, are you showing the slide? Yeah. Are you slowing this?
Why don't you do it, Ellie? Can you do it for me?
Yeah, then I have to come take it back.
Yeah, I think it might be just easier. My internet's somewhat limited as I'm sitting here in Nicaragua.
Okay. I closed it, so just hang on. Just hang on. Just sing a song. Sing a song.
Yeah, we for our visiting guests, we always have an e-club, but we are very, very patient. We've learned to deal with things. So the quiz is up here momentarily. And so many guests tonight. It's really, really nice.
I think the Sergeant of Arms could make good money tonight.
No, we're kind to ourselves. Okay, so here's our Rotary quiz time. The first question is, Ellie, who is our club's membership chair? Chat, please.
Me.
If you know the right answer, send everybody a chat. Let's see. Oh, who was the first? Looks like Bruce Kleberger was the first one. So that's one for Bruce. The right answer is David Werndt, of course. And the second question in our Rotary quiz, our quiz is.
Ay, there. There.
In the U.S. Plain Washington. See?
No, there's a little bit of a delay, but Doug should have it now. Do you have the question, Doug?
He went to sleep.
Doug is gone. Do you see there?
Blaine.
We lost Doug. Okay, so we lost Doug. Gee.
Are you on?
Yeah, my camera's on. So so the spelling, Blaine, Washington. Spelling counts. Okay. Oh, I'm reading it now because I was not assigned to do this. You can just answer with the letter, of course. And John will accept no blame. So the next slide. The answer is Blaine, Washington. Next question. What was our club's first project? Was it Project Amigo? Was it Alliance for Smiles? Or was it Dolly Parton Imagination Library?
Alliance for Smiles.
Wow, we're getting a lot of answers here. Lots of B's. Lots of B's. Well, let me see. Alliance for Smile. It was it. That was it. Excellent. I am not going to award the prize because I have no idea what Doug had in mind, but the first person answering was Lynn. Oh no, Bruce. Yeah, Bruce was cheating. Excellent. Well, anyway, next question. What is this now? That was not supposed to happen. Clue already got given away. Who was our fourth club president? Was it Doug Dyer, Bruce Kleberger, or Jim Ferguson? Ellie was not cheating. Ellie was somehow advancing the slides that seemed to go by themselves. But no, B is incorrect. All three is incorrect. C is correct, and that was Al Fedoriak. Well, so nice to have. Maybe he'll come back. So that was the answer, indeed. Jim Ferguson, all the way from way up north, Lac Clabiche area. Now, our final question has nothing to do with Rotary, but for those of you that did not know, today is the anniversary of Elvis Presley's death. And today is not Rotary Day, it's Elvis Day. Do you know at what age Elvis died? And the first person, Vicky, said 50, Jim said 42, Bruce said 42, so Jim was the first one with the correct answer. Yeah, we have a lot of excellent answers. And the answer is indeed 42. And according to the Sun article, he died alone. Well, thank you all for attending our fellowship assembly and for our Rotary quiz. I hope that we can do it again. And when past President Jim has more time to do it, oh, somebody's going to sing. I'm all shook up. 250. Yeah, that counts. Yeah. So, yeah, chat a little, talk a little, show your video, your camera. I'm going to stop showing the screen. Great to see everybody here. For us, it's, we missed happy hour, so.
Well, thanks very much, Ellie. Great meeting, and I think my sound's come back.
Thanks, Ellie. Great meeting.
Thanks, Ellie and Ramiro. Congratulations, Phil, on joining the club. It's nice to see you here. And Nosberto Lou, nice to see you as well. I read your comments all the time and attend the meetings. And all our guests.
Thank you, everybody, for the meeting. It was my first online meeting, and it was really nice. Thank you very much. I hope to join in a future time. Bye.
Sounds great.
Thanks, everybody.
Welcome, Phil. Welcome, Phil.
Thanks,
Good night from Edson.
Thank you, everyone.
Welcome, Phil.
Thank you.
Great meeting all.
Phil.
Thank you.
Ellie, was it just me that went down, or did everybody go down? Ellie?
David.
Ellie's talking.
Yeah, I was talking and I was saying, and nobody could hear me. Yeah, it was only you, Doug. Perfect
Only
timing.
me. Yeah.
Perfect timing. Oh, well, that happens.
Yeah, it's.
Go on.
Yeah. I just can't rely on the internet here.
Oh, that's too bad, huh? There's still a few people left. Would you like to turn your video on, or will that shut you off?
No, shut me off.
You know what, like something.
Adios.
All right.
Adios.
Adios.
Hasta
Adios.
luego.
Hasta luego, baby.
Hey, there's only one person.
Are you talking to me?
I had a classmate, district governor, past district governor. I won't mention any names, but he always called me babe. And, I wasn't comfortable with that at all. So one day I said to him, I'm really flattered that you think that I'm your babe, but there's only one person that calls me babe, and that's Ramiro.
And then he died.
No, he's
somehow.
still alive. He does a lot of work in the company. He knows him.
Be nice to Ramiro.
I'm always nice. He's not nice to me. Well, excellent turnout.
Hasta luego, baby.
An excellent turnout we had. We had 20, 22, 23. Oh, I'm still recording.